Guessing you're not surprised the cartels are operating nationwide, coast to coast, in every U.S. state at this point.
No, I'm not surprised at all. I saw that national threat assessment released by DEA. And actually, in my opinion, I think it's been that way for some time now. Mexican cartels have been in every single state in our country, and it's only going to get worse. There's more of them, and we're seeing the violence attributed to the Mexican cartel. What they're doing in Mexico, they're doing it here. We're seeing more cartel-related murders here in the United States. They're setting up a lot of stash houses for human smuggling, human trafficking, weapons, drugs. I mean, it's just entirely out of control. DEA is doing a great job. Unfortunately, they don't have the resources that they need. The same goes with other agencies. What I'd like to see our government do is provide more funding to the high-intensity drug trafficking area program. Those are multi-agency task forces, state, local, and federal, and they're specifically targeting a Mexican cartel to dismantle them. So there's much more we can do. Unfortunately, our government doesn't want to invest the money to address this, and things have gotten way out of control.
Yeah, indeed. In fact, it sounds like they're hiding in plain sight. What do their operations look like in big and small communities nationwide?
Well, what their operations look like throughout the United States is, first of all, these drug smuggling routes and human smuggling routes have been established into and throughout the United States for years now. And because of the influx of the migrants we have, many of them are working with the cartels here in the United States. Many of them are involved in human smuggling. So they're setting up stash houses throughout the United States. The stash houses used to be a border issue where all the stash houses were along the southwest border, and then they would move the drugs north. That's no longer the case. There's stash houses for human smuggling, drug trafficking, weapons, money, you name it. Things are just so out of control. I'm very, very disappointed. I'm worried, and I'm angry at the same time.
You know, it's an issue all communities right now are dealing with, and resources is another concern. How much of a burden does it put, especially on small police departments and small groups of law enforcement, to try to combat this in communities while they're also trying to deal with their own crime issues?
Yeah, it does put a burden on our state and local agencies and communities because, quite frankly, I think the type of criminal activity is going to put the most burden on those agencies is going to be human smuggling and human trafficking, where our state local officers, they have no choice but to get involved in that because a lot of these migrants here are committing crimes, and we have dangerous gangs that are coming into our country. The TDA, Tren de Aragua from Venezuela, is an extremely dangerous gang. And all of this is a result of our border not being secure. That's the bottom line, is that, you know, migrants come across the border, Border Patrol basically issues them a piece of paper and tells them you need to come back and report in 2 years. Well, you know, they're not doing that. Things are just getting worse. And really, when you're doing something like that, giving them a piece of paper, telling them and expecting them to report, it's basically just a joke.
And these cartels, I mean, they're gang members. They come to the United States with impunity. Do they have any fear of consequence once they get here, breaking laws, involved in violent crimes, even deadly crimes?
Not really. I don't think they do, and the reason for that is because they have the same attitude or had the same attitude in their home country. And then the other thing too is they know how our system works in a lot of places throughout our country. Those migrants that attacked the police officers in New York, they were in and out of jail. So that the word is spreading on that. You know, you get arrested, don't worry, they're going to release you back to the streets so you can commit more crime. So there's just so many things that need to be addressed, including our bail system and things of that nature in our court system.
Looking at those numbers of how much drugs, fentanyl, meth that's getting across the border, how is it predominantly getting into the U.S. right now?
Well, the majority of drugs that come into the United States are coming in through the port of entry, the international port of entry. They're coming in commercial vehicles, passenger vehicles with traps. Also, very often, people will body carry them, tape it to their body, swallow the balloon full of drugs. And when you figure that on a daily basis, our customs inspectors are just so overwhelmed. They can't check everybody. They just don't have the time. They don't have the resources to do that. But the majority of drugs come across the port of entry. So that's why I've always been advocating for not just more DEA agents, but more customs and border protection personnel, especially at our port of entries and actually along the border.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.